New York Mets signed Danny Mendick to a one-year, $1 million deal to the former Chicago White Sox, torn his ACL in June last season. And surprisingly, the New York Mets scoop him up and they put him on the 40-man roster. Here is Danny Mendick, a guy who might not even be ready for spring training or the start of the season. So right now, we know this Met team, they signed Carlos Correa, Brandon Nimmo they re-signed, but besides that, and Omar Narvaez, they didn't do much with this offense in terms of backup pieces. They have a spot on the backup as a last bench spot here because the only backup infield is Gamore and Eduardo Escobar for this New York Met team after Carlos Correa signing the other day. So in terms of fantasy baseball, he's not going to be a guy who has obviously value unless he's going to get a starting job, but that's not going to happen with Jeff McNeil, Lindor, and Correa as your infielders over there. So last season, Mendick actually decent stats as a backup until he went down with the ACL. 3 home runs, 15 RBIs, a .289 average, 22 runs scored, a stolen base, 97 at-bats. So maybe the Mets here think he could be a reclamation guy or a good backup to this team because obviously they saw something in him, even coming off the ACL, to sign him to a one-year deal and add him to the 40-man roster. So Danny Mendick signs with the New York Mets, and we'll see if he could carve out a backup role in terms of before the season he could get ready back to spring training or mid-season be ready after coming off the ACL. And I think he could possibly help the Mets as a backup player in the upcoming 2023 season.